And now the right fielder, Jonathan Daza.
The right fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
The wind of the pitch. Up and in, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Oniel Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss and was drafted in 2008. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Brian Reynolds in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here is Marcus Semien. Here comes a pitch. That one pushed foul.
Broke into the big leagues playing for manager Tony La Russa, and Lynn just an absolute workhorse on the mound. You know, only 4 pitchers.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. Here's the veteran shortstop, Tim Anderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Daza has it sized up. 1 up, 1 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
The right fielder, Andrew.
The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Benintendi into second, and he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And it's even up. Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Luis Robert hits one out. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. clips a corner. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K.
The third baseman.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
Longoria.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. New inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Well,
after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. And a quick out, number 1. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 2, Connor Joe.
First pitch, and he just misses. Tapped in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
It's softly on the ground to third. Longoria gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Now he steps off to reset. Lugo back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog. But one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The 0-2. Throw on to Santana. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's Yan Gomes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Yan Gomes takes him deep, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. One down. Andrew Vaughn now. Going one.
One straight.
Simeon on the move. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting none.
Here's Donovan Solano.
Futuristic game, I'm running with this. Not good, I'm great. Don't hate my fake, my workout weight.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Reynolds makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the third inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Brian Hayes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Lynn, in his 12th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting none.
Dom Smith stands in.
Dominic Smith.
And the first offering is not close. Smith measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And here it comes. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Gets under and pops it up. Vaughn on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Tim Anderson.
White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And a pitch. That one missed. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
And now it's even up.
Crawley's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Righty to the plate. That one drifts inside. In the dirt. Vasquez to first. One up, one down.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Andrew Benintendi steps up, doubled in his first AB. He hauls it in, 2 away. Luis Robert now. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. The 0-1. Sneaks through, base hit. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Chris, Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at a Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. The relay to the plate. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. Man at second here with 2 away. Eloy Jimenez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Jimenez, in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Lynn back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Center field. Robert moves under it. And there's one down. Brian Reynolds here. And he's already singled in this game.
Reynolds.
In there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. Reynolds, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, left field. Jimenez on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And there are two outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Down the line towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk. And it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run. Joe at the plate now. That's ball one. Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now no pitch is signaled. And wow, a balk is being called. And with a runner on third, that's going to bring home a run. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Grounded out his first time. Off the mark there. Ball one. That to right. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the inning. Back at guaranteed rate field. Down the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And that one fouled off. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Yan Gomes. Swings through that one. 0-1. And 2 as he waves at that one. Longoria at second with nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Yan Gomes waits. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Man at second. No outs. Runner on second. And that's down, a base hit. Longoria caught in a rundown now. To second, and he's out.
Now back the second baseman.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was late. One now. Joe hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Donovan Solano getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Joe ranging back. Back some more. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Tim Anderson will hit next.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And a pitch. Reynolds on the run. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now it's Luis Robert. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk descent with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 58. Calvin Boucher.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And now maybe extra bases. Robert on his way around third. He's also in to score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now, Eloy Jimenez. And it gets by him. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now, here is Evan Longoria. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Dominic Smith.
The designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
There's a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the lineup, Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Vaughn makes the play, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
One strike.
And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Vaughn.
Here we go. Black girls in American dream. Tall drink of water from a cool, cool stream. God's gift to a pair of blue jeans. She's peaches and cream.
And he swings over the top there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Oh, 0-2 now. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And next to him for the Sox, Donovan Solano.
Tell how balleristic, futuristic game I'm running with this. Chase. Good, I'm great, don't hate my fate, my
Joe makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
The wind and the pitch. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside. Line drive caught. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Tapped softly on the ground. On to first, and Simeon is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Santana.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Bounce back to the mound. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. Back here on the south side, here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
And the pitch. Cruz over to pick it up. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Benintendi to the plate.
The right fielder.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Fought off foul. Benintendi in his 7th season, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The wide to kick the pitch. Reynolds on the run. 2 down.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Reynolds makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Tanner Rainey on to pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Vasquez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the...
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at first, Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Hayes trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So now the DH spot, Dominic Smith. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there are two down. The tag, safe. And it's 9-3.
The right fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Daza now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And it's 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Jimenez has it sized up. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And the right-hander back to work. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Chicago, Evan Longoria. Santana brings it in, and there's 2 down. Yan Gomes steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And a foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ball to strike. That's a hit. Jimenez around third. Now a long throw home. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 10-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now looking for the Tigers. Number 90, Adam.
Now here is Donovan Solano. Simber is ready. Good eye right there. The pitch. And it drops in. In comes the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's 3 singles in a row. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Next to hit, Tim Anderson. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. This to third, and that should be extra bases. Cruz around second, headed for third. Cruz coming home. Anderson with a relay throw in to score from first, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hauls it in for the out. Up next for the Pirates, Carlos Santana. That's in there. 0-1. Reynolds, the runner at second with 1 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And ball 1. And the righty deals. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering, and it just misses. Runner at third, 2 away. In the air, right side of the infield. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Here on the south side, Benintendi to start it.
The right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Simber back to work. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Cruz on to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep, and they add on. It's 12-4. And the batter now, Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside. He goes down looking. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 3. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Dominic Smith. The pitcher on here, Cutter Crawford.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch just misses. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Anderson. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Daza in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Daza around third, and it gets by him. Run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and